Hello everyone, we're in
Well,
episode
Spyro,
25
it comes down
and
to this. There's only one more thing I can
this
teach
guy.
you. And like all the best things, it doesn't come cheap.
And guess how many gems he asks for?
Seems like an
1,000.
inopportune time to be frugal, Spyro. But I'll be here, rest assured.
Oh my god, we gotta pay that much for Crack
Well,
Bear?
Spyro, the Headbash move is
What?
very simple, really. All you must do is jump and then press the
by calling
action
him
button.
Crack Bear.
Wow. I
That's
cannot.
more funny when you think about it, considering the fact that he's got a bag.
Yeah.
What's in the bag? Not gems, clearly.
Well, when he...
freaking snorted the dope.
Oh, and when he... Although in the PS1 original, when he shakes the bag, you do hear what sounds like money in there, so the idea of it being gems is much more valid. And
Yes, but it's more funny just to insult the freaking crackhead.
yeah. But it's not funny when he forces us to pay for things that we should...
It's also funny just to make up stupid theories like him smoking crack and that's why he's such a goofball. No wonder he would have been a freaking champ at boxing, but then completely unwhipped because he's on crack. I used to be a great championship boxer in university.
And I... Oh my god, this episode is 30.
Spending his money on his freaking crack, so yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually the case. Okay then, before we get too wound up, we're heading back to Scorch and doing the skill point and the trophy. The first one we'll do is for the skill point. We basically have to just headbash or even plane all of these trees around here. Most likely including the ones that have the monkeys too. Am I right about that?
I believe so.
Yeah, if you do that, you'll get the skill point. So if what we're thinking is true, and bashing the trees with the monkeys will in fact give us the skill point, then by completing that quest, we've already worked our way towards it.
Oh, and to make the quest, make the skill point even easier, you don't even have to do it while doing the quest. That's just optional. You can actually do it without even doing the quest. You just go past Hunter and then bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. There was also this tree that I tried to, in the sand I tried to get to, but Spyro just kept sliding down the sand, and I had no way of reaching it, so I eventually decided, you know what, I'm not even going to bother at this point. I still can't get over how cute Hansel and Gretel are designed. Handle and Greta are designed in the Reignited trilogy. I still keep getting them confused with Hansel and Gretel, so I feel like that may be intentional. Think about it. Hansel and Gretel?
I think that's technically what they're supposed to be based on, of course.
My
Kind of obvious when you think about it. Plus, it's technically how they pronounce their names, considering they have the baby list, as I call it.
I never heard Greta refer to Handel as Hansel. Not to mention the fact that I heard no baby lisp from Handel.
Well, that's because he's got a boy lisp. Yeah, a baby boy lisp. That's different, because apparently they gotta sound weird in everything that they're in media of. Either a girl has to talks like, oh well, or basically a boy's like, hi! Like, this is kind of stereotypical, I know. But it's in everything, so, back then, so we gotta get used to it with the freaking 90s. Luckily, everything afterwards at least made children sound different, with stuff like him as he goes to school. Every freaking child has a different actress or actor. I'm not even joking. I've seen that show when I was little.
Yeah, and as far as I know, Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents had different actors and actresses for the kids, right?
Yeah, they pretty much did. A lot of the times when a child character is played by an adult actress, it's a lot more well acted usually back then, but they're basically getting kids more acted nowadays, but I think that's kind of much, you know?
Well,
Unless it's live action, then yeah, completely make them acted, but when it comes to voice acting, just hire a freaking adult woman that'll actually play both male and female children, basically. Look at Tara Strong, she plays a freaking boy named Timmy Turner.
Yep, she's pretty versatile in voice acting. Though...
And then she also freaking plays, you know, Yoda Kitty. So, yeah.
Yep. So...
And she also plays Harley Quinn in the freaking Batman Arkham games.
As well as other forms of Batman media.
She's top of the line more than Tom Kenny.
I wish there was a game or movie or TV show where Tom Kenny and Tara Strong voiced the character. Wait, did that actually happen at one point?
Thank you for releasing me.
It's possible, considering there's some of the top freaking cartoon actors and actresses out there, so it's possible that they actually crossed over. Not to mention, Tom Kenny and Carlos Alazraki, the original voices of Spyro in the original trilogy, both have actually worked together before. And that would be in a TV show called Rocko's Modern Life, which I don't understand how the heck that show's popular. Seriously, it's called Rocko's Modern Life. How the heck is this TV show even freaking popular just by that name?
Popularity just has its ways, I guess.
I get there was a lot of crud TV shows back in the day for kids when it came to cartoons, and sometimes some of the most boring crap can be the best. Trust me, I know the early 2000s was like that.
Ed, Nettie.
Yeah.
Hey, I actually did it right this time.
Flying Rhino Junior High. What? Nobody remembers that show? Frickin' hack.
So, anyway.
Yeah, seriously, early 2000s TV shows for me consist of SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Crime Patrol, Flying Rhino Junior High.
Jimmy Neutron?
No, I never watched that.
Danny Phantom?
Oh yeah, Danny Phantom was the best. For freak's sake, bring it back to Nickelodeon!
Or maybe just have it air on reruns instead of maybe making new episodes, because yeah, a lot can go wrong with that.
Well,
it's not to be paranoid or anything.
Return the original Teen Titans show after they finally canceled Teen Titans Go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that gives me more confidence.
Once Cartoon Network got a new owner, guess what? All the bad shows that just ran a lot with Teen Titans Go 24/7. Yeah, and them canceling all the good shows, like Unikitty apparently got canceled before the 3rd season, so we only had 2 seasons of Unikitty. But then, once the freaking old owner of Cartoon Network at the time, who basically left because of all the hate and actually loved Teen Titans Go for some dumbass, pardon my language, dumbass reason. Basically, they got a new freaking owner for Cartoon Network, and guess what? They canceled all the bad shows that got too much freaking time and ruined the network, of course. Especially Teen Titans Go. For frick's sakes, I want to kill that show. Other than and some scenes are actually good. But anyways.
Yeah, I feel like Teen Titans Go as a whole could have been.
They actually brought back Unikitty for a 3rd season with this new owner of the network.
If only Tom Kenny played a character in Unikitty. Or I just had a brilliant idea. It's unlikely that it's going to happen since the show I'm thinking about ended. But what if Spyro and Friendship is Magic got a crossover? Or wait, it doesn't even have to be a TV show or movie or special episode or anything. It could even be a...
Tara Strong's in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic?
she voices Twilight Sparkle. She was also originally going to voice Pinkie Pie, but that changed. Apparently she was going to take on a Bubbles approach to her, but...
Oh yeah, she voiced Bubbles in Powerpuff Girls, but my favorite Powerpuff Girl has to be Blossom.
Alright, so anyway...
I'm sorry, she's just more cuter than freaking Bubbles. I don't care if Bubbles is a cute one, Blossom's a cute one.
I know, well, technically all three of them are cute, but that's a conversation for...
Yes.
Hunter?
But I think Blossom's
Are you
the
okay?
cutest, especially with that pretty bow.
Oh, hi, Spyro. You're a sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist.
What happened
You owes me a
here?
favor.
What? Where are we now?
Hunter's trapped in rock. What happened?
Oh God, no! No! God, please, no! No!
I've been experimenting with a new potion. I'd like
No!
to try it out, but the Earth Shapers have made going out a bit difficult.
We have to do this
Would you kindly
all
offer me an
over
escort?
again.
Actually, this is my first time doing it. That is why
Oh well, you
Just
saved
keep
yourself
those
a good
Earth Shapers
freaking
away
bit
from
of
me.
torture.
I'll take this potion
That was-
under.
I had to do this twice.
Now, again, I want to stress, I did not get to Fracture Hill Zone. I mean Fracture
Will you
Hills.
escort me?
But
Great.
I've recently watched a remake or re-break episode from Exo Paradigm Gamer who brought up in Fracture Hills, if you did the Earthshaper escort, or without the Headbash, you have to do it again. Just to free Hunter to get rid of the Earthshapers. Now, I know this is coming from someone who completely skipped this quest to get the Headbash first, but let me ask this. Why did they make it this way? I didn't mind that every other mission was reset on revisits, like, for example, the lamp stage in Glimmer. The lamps all turn back off and you have to light them back on if you want, but there's no extra reward for it. But if they're going to do a chain of quests, they may as well have the first part be finished.
Man, do
But
my
anyway,
feet feel better. Will you look after this?
Now
for me?
that escort is out of the way, we get an orb from Hunter as thanks
We're
for...
Reignited trilogy
As
never
long as you're
fixed
here, would
this.
you like to help me take out these stubborn Earth Shapers?
I don't doubt that.
All right.
But
When
now
I
we're
shoot
at
an
the
Earthshaper
real
with an arrow,
fun part,
you headbash
where
it
we
before it
get
gets
to
back up. Remember,
get to
headbash by
stick our
jumping and
horns
then
into
pressing
the
the
hearts of
action
the
button.
Earthshapers. Wow, that sounded morbid.
But wait, did you just fast forward the freaking Earthshaper escort, the blind arse man who can't see crap and just decides to walk straight into the freaking Earthshapers on purpose?
I was busy charging into them to make sure that they were stunned long enough to the alchemist to get past them, but yes, like, as you saw, at first, he could have just walked to Hunter, but instead he walks right towards the Earthshaper. So yes, for the first time, I get to have a taste of bad escort missions. Normally I don't mind escort missions, like, I love escorting the payload in Overwatch, and there are, and
But this is
We make a
stupidly
great
ridiculous
team.
to the point where
Here,
you could,
I was gonna
where
give this
you
to the
think about it,
alchemist,
like,
but I'm a
wait,
bit annoyed
why
at
doesn't
him
he
at the
just
moment.
turn right as soon as he exits the freaking door? Hunter's right there. Why do you have to go all over the freaking place? Is this a freaking, and what's it called? Freaking, an OCD thing or whatever that he's got to do. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't walk that short distance. I must go in my regular path and explore my garden first in my view at the freaking place. Yes, and then go freaking deal with Hunter. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta also text my freaking Hunter.
oh man.
My gas station to call. I didn't order a pizza, and then go after Hunter. Sorry, I must take half an hour just to get to Hunter, even though he's right freaking there.
Okay, you're killing me here.
Mission when I was little. I went, completed the game, got everything unlocked, dropped the freaking bonus, went back to this mission, blew up all the freaking Earthshapers before starting the escort part, went to talk to the freaking escort guy, walked right to Hunter while I just waited for him, wandering aimlessly like a freaking idiot, with nothing in his path. And then go to Hunter, freaking, and free him, and then they go to do the next mission, and it fades out as soon as I close the dialogue box, comes back, dialogue box, and I just get the freaking orb for absolutely doing freaking jack all.
That actually sounds pretty hilarious. And I also,
I'm not even joking.
real quick, I know.
Back in the day.
I know, it's actually a trick that I'm sure a lot of people would do after 100% completion, but anyway, one thing I do love about getting the Earthshaper orb from Hunter is that he said, I was originally going to give it to the Alchemist, but I'm a bit annoyed at him right now. Funny. It's almost like he knows that we're just as mad so he's like, you know what? Let's give you this orb I was going to give him just to spite him. I love the sound of that. Especially considering that the Alchemist is about as dumb as Patrick. Or possibly dumber.
And yet he sounds like an old Squidward.
Good one.
No, Spyro. I must go and help Hunter with this potion I made. Because I promised to turn his boots to gold and accidentally.
Wait, he wears boots?
So,
He wears boots?
apparently we mentioned sneakers before, so.
Oh, right, his running shoes. But it doesn't look like he ever found them.
Apparently he wears Nikes, Adidas. He wears the good shoes.
I'm sure he
I'd like
does.
to see that actually. I'd love to see that actually. Just put the got good shoes on him. Someone Photoshop that right now.
Or heck, maybe even Toys for Bob could do it as a joke, like have Hunter say, "Hey, I finally found my running shoes. Up for a race." That would actually be a pretty cool orb side quest. Do a supercharged race.
That with Hunter's freaking playable character in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. Just be like, I found my running shoes. Let's race. And he just jumps in the car instead of freaking on foot. Why'd you get your sneakers if you're in a freaking race car track?
That would be a pretty good joke. I wish someone did something like that. So, eliminating all the Earthshapers, including the ones for the Alchemist, for Hunter's Headbash quest.
This is ridiculous. It's basically as pointless as doing this. Putting stuff in your blender, but then realizing it's not chopping anything because there's no blades in it.
Yeah. So anyway, eliminating all the Earthshapers, yes, including the ones that you have to Headbash, gives you a little trophy. And we already did the 3-lap skill point, so I think we're good to go here. Unless, assuming that there were some gems that I missed. But, oh right, there was that pot that can't be broken with a Headbash and needs to be supercharged into in order to get it. Yeah, but I forgot where it was for a while and was pretty much wandering aimlessly until I found it. Yeah, this is probably the most obscure container I've ever seen in the entire Spyro series. Not even just the trilogy. But then again,
oh, by the way, there's a third SpongeBob movie coming out real shortly.
Sponge on the Run.
Apparently, they changed the entire plot that was originally planned since Sponge Out of Water, with chance for Sponge on the Run. But no, now they're taking
Where's Gary and expanding it?
Same episode, just longer. But I do like the fact that it's in CGI. And here's the best part about the CGI. Sandy Cheeks, my favorite character of the entire franchise, basically, now has fur graphics. Fur! I'm sorry, I love HD stuff, okay?
Doesn't Sandy have fur graphics in Rehydrated?
Seriously, my live stream.
Did you hear my question?
What?
Does Sandy have fur graphics in Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated?
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh.
I should get back to that
Never
as soon
mind.
as possible, actually.
I also love Patrick's line in the movie. This makes a great buddy movie. SpongeBob. Oh, I love your sense of irony, Patrick.
You're probably
Patrick.
expecting me to say,
I love my sense of ironing too.
Sorry,
And he was
shortstop.
just ironing
I was
his
only
shirt
in
for
here
him.
because I like the
Who
peace
knew
and
he was
quiet.
that good with laundry?
Anyway, the other fawns want
Or
me
at
to give you
least-
this talisman.
Yeah, apparently he's good at a few things.
Yeah. That's more than I could say for how he acted in seasons 4 through 9 or 4 through 8 or something. But anyway,
Apparently SpongeBob's nearly got 20 episodes. That's nearly the amount of years he's been around.
so the Earth Shapers have calmed down again, even though they should be extinct in that area because I literally burnt them and headbashed
SpongeBob,
them.
I actually found out online that they referenced a fan-made creepypasta of SpongeBob, one of the more popular ones out there. The most known one.
Which one?
Squidward's suicide.
Oh
They
yeah, that one.
referenced that in an episode of SpongeBob.
Yeah,
when
let's
they're
detail
in
that
a
later because
weird
we're running out
land.
of time. So,
Oh.
in the next episode, we will be just messing around in the last few Autumn Plains stages. Getting the skill points and trophies. Then we'll head into the Winter Tundra. See you in the next episode.
See y'all then.